Good morning, everyone. Today's video, I'm going to show you how to balance your blood sugar, whether you are insulin resistant or have PCOS or a mixture of both. I'm going to show you all of my tips in today's video. By the way, this morning got a little crazy. You can see by my face, I'm like, wait, what's going on over there? We're like, so Sissy's been knocking at something all morning, and there's a freaking, can you guys see that? There's a crab. It's actually a really big crab.
Is that a great idea?
She was actually right. She said, we'll get that net. Yeah. That is a great idea. But first I want to show my friends. So don't get it yet, Daddy.
All right.
Live by the beach.
Good job, Sissy.
Yeah, good job, Sissy. Wyatt's asleep on the couch. She doesn't even know what's going on.
Hi, Matt.
Good job, Daddy. You're saving lives. No, really. That was creepy. Well, that was a lot of excitement for this morning. I have to say, we've lived in this house for a year and a half, or coming on 2 years, and I have never had a crab in my backyard before. We do live across the street from the beach, so some of my neighbors have talked about it, but anywho, so I just put on my workout clothes. We're gonna go work out. I always work out with this drink. It is seriously the best and addicting in the best way. Those of you that have tried Element electrolytes have told me that you're so glad you've tried it, just because they are so sweet and salty, and if you crave sweet and salty things like I do, you will love this, especially it being summer now and you're sweating more and you need to replenish with electrolytes. The brand is Element, and they have so many fun flavors that you just add to your water. By the way, they sent me this Yeti, and I feel so cool having a Yeti. Everyone posts about their Stanleys and their Yetis, and I now have a cool water bottle. The flavor that I'm using today is raspberry salt, and all their flavors are like citrus salt and watermelon salt, which is another favorite flavor of mine. Right now, I am loving raspberry salt, and this video is in collaboration with Element. It's so exciting working with them, just because I have been buying Element electrolytes for so long now. But even when I'm not doing a workout, I always start my morning with an Element electrolyte. I just love the taste. I love how it makes me feel. The video is going to be all about managing blood sugar and seriously what it's done for me. And this is a big part of it, because since I've cut out sweets, this gives me that taste of I'm having something really sweet, but it's actually good for you. It really does help curb my sweet tooth cravings. If you haven't tried Element, it's 0 sugar, and they have their formula down to a science. So they actually have it right here on the box if you're interested, but it's 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. That's important because everything is fine-tuned of exactly how much your body needs to replenish your cells and hydrate you. So like I said, it's no sugar, it's gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan friendly, and paleo friendly as well. And when you guys shop my link down below with any drink purchase on Element's website, you guys will get a free sample pack, which includes 8 different flavors. So it's a great way to try the different flavors and see what's your favorite. You guys can shop my link down below. So like I said, watermelon salt is one of my favorites. Citrus salt is becoming one of my favorites, because it's kind of like, I don't know, like a salty margarita taste. It's like lime. It's really delicious. Obviously raspberry salt. Orange salt is really good. And my husband's personal favorite is grapefruit salt. But yeah, this is the drink of the summer. We're gonna chit chat at the end of this video of basically your starter pack of everything you need to balance your blood sugar, lose weight. Can't tell you how annoying it is to be struggling with weight loss even though you live a healthy lifestyle. If this sounds like you, it could be because you have insulin resistance and trouble with your blood sugar. So I'm gonna share everything that you need to do in this video, like working out as I just showed, and then making this specific smoothie following this formula, which is protein, fat, and fiber. All 3 of those things are going to help with your blood sugar because it won't spike, yet it will keep you feeling full for a really long time. Part of being insulin resistant is you're craving sweets nonstop. So when you're craving sweets, it's really hard to lose weight. Then I'm going to share a couple supplements that have really worked for me. This one in particular, which is my inositol and my probiotic. Hi guys. I feel like I talk about blood sugar and insulin resistance and PCOS, which by the way, you can have insulin resistance. So a lot of the tips in this video can help you even though you have not been diagnosed with PCOS. Yeah, I make a lot of these videos and it's been really inspiring because some of you guys are like me where your doctors literally gaslight you into thinking like you're overreacting or you just need to go on a diet. Like when I first came to my doctor and I was like, I'm not getting my period every month and it's skipping months, and they did some basic blood work and were like, you're fine. And then I was talking about my lower belly and how it like sticks out and I'm not feeling like bloated and uncomfortable, but like I am gaining weight and I eat healthy, and you're just kind of told like go on a diet and count calories, and you're just kind of left with I need a little more than that. So basically that happened to me. Even some holistic doctors weren't really the nicest. Like I work with some now that are really, really amazing, but there was some along my journey that were just literally taking my money and not being very helpful and giving me such basic advice like work out. Like, okay, I did that. What else? Eat healthy. Okay, I did that too. So I just want you guys to know that I've made it to the other side and I've been able to heal my symptoms with diet, lifestyle, and a handful of supplements. And I now literally get my period on the exact same cycle day every single month. Like I was never that regular even before I got diagnosed with PCOS. Literally the same day every single month. It's so predictable. It makes my life so much easier and I feel so much better because when I wasn't getting my period, I was getting like this little belly. It would stick out. I was feeling really tired and fatigued and like I was gonna get my period, except it would never come. I wanna show you all of the lifestyle changes I made that literally anyone can do. So let's do it. Okay, so the first thing that everyone can start doing, literally place your Instacart order right now or go to the grocery store. Make sure tomorrow morning you can make a smoothie with protein, fats, and fibers. So you guys have heard me talk about this smoothie before, but especially the protein, fats, greens, and fiber. Be Well by Kelly talks a lot about. I have her book. It talks a lot about blood sugar, so I definitely recommend checking that out. She doesn't really talk too much about PCOS, or if at all, but she talks about blood sugar. And like I said, you don't have to have PCOS to be affected by too much sugar in your diet. Basically, she talks about the protein, fats, greens, and fiber smoothie. I took out the greens only because I do have a salad in the afternoon and I noticed that too many raw vegetables can just bother my stomach. That's just a personal thing. In the mornings, I keep it to protein, fat, and fiber. You'll notice this morning I didn't have fruit in my smoothie. The reason being is because sometimes in the afternoon, I'll have a yogurt bowl with some fruit and I'm just really limiting as much sugar as possible so that on the weekends when we're out as a family, we get ice cream. I don't feel like all week it was just sugar overload. I'm somebody that I can actually see that these tips have been working because I'm getting my period again. When you have a hormonal imbalance and like acne flares up or your hair thins or you lose your period, those aren't life-threatening things for your body. So your body doesn't work to repair to get those things back. Like your body doesn't need hair. Your body can deal with acne. Your body can deal with not getting a period. That's like on you to make those lifestyle changes. Or some people go the medication route. And I'm not knocking medication. It's just more that to me, that was like a band-aid. Like getting metformin or getting birth control would be a band-aid to my symptoms, where I've been able to work on my symptoms just with diet and lifestyle, like I mentioned. So I would highly recommend making that smoothie. It'll fill you up and it won't spike your blood sugar. 2, supplements. The supplements that I would check out if you either have PCOS or you have insulin resistance, if you have trouble falling asleep, if you're dealing with anxiety, if you have an irregular period, anxiety, any of those, these supplements can be really helpful. So the first is Ovasitol. You saw me put that in my water this morning, and Ovasitol is just the brand of myo-inositol. I thought myo-inositol was just great for people with PCOS. Myo-inositol is actually being studied to see if it can help more people than just women with PCOS. And there's lots of different brands. There's one by Wholesome Story, I think it's called Wholesome something, and that one's in a pill form. I take one that's a powder form, as you saw, but just go online, see which ones would work best for you. But that right there changed my period. Like that right there got my period back and at a regular cycle. 2, a probiotic. When you have PCOS or insulin resistance, or you're dealing with hormonal acne or weight gain, you are dealing with a hormonal imbalance, and a lot of those hormonal imbalances start at the gut. So you want to make sure you are feeding your gut microbiome good bacteria. See which probiotic is best for you. For me, I do take seed, just because I've been taking that one since 2021, and I know that it doesn't make me nauseous. It works for me. I'm very regular in the morning. Like, I can literally time when I go to the bathroom, which again, it's just like getting your period. When you know when you're gonna get your period, you can plan trips accordingly, pool parties, like it's perfect for summer. The same thing with your gut and like knowing when you need to use the bathroom, planning your morning around that. Last but not least, magnesium. This one I take a couple times a week. I don't take it every single day. And magnesium is shown to help reduce inflammation, especially those with PCOS, help with sleep. For me, I think that that's the one that's helping with my anxiety. I don't know if it's getting a regular period again, that my body is signaling like we don't need to be anxious, but it's interesting making this video now in June, because last June was the start of my anxiety, and I remember crying on the phone to my mother-in-law, just being anxious, and her walking me through it, because Jared's mom has like such a sweet, soft voice, and she's just somebody you can like talk to about like anything. And Jared literally was like, we're calling my mom because this is like crazy, like you've never been an anxious person like this. Jared, my husband, has known me literally since I was 19 years old. It was like scary, and I knew that I was having a hormonal imbalance. Like I knew something was wrong, and I had gone 50 days without getting a period, and I knew that that was part of it, that my body was just not operating to how it needed to operate. So yeah, when I think of last summer, I had a lot of highs and lows. There was a lot of good things about last summer, but there was a lot of like anxious moments for me. And then not only feeling anxious, but then looking in the mirror, and I had gained weight, even though I was still eating healthy, working out, all those things, looking in the mirror and being like, I don't even look like myself. So not only do I not feel like myself inside, but like I don't look like myself. Next for my starter pack is weightlifting. Get yourself some home weights, things that you can do at home. If you belong to a gym, great, but just something that you're going to be consistent with and able to lift weights. So when you lift weights, weightlifting can actually improve insulin. So whether you're insulin resistant, you're gaining weight at a rapid pace, you have PCOS, weightlifting is like the cure for that. Pilates right now has the best marketing, right? Like everyone's talking about Pilates and how good it is. I personally do Pilates, I really like it. I think low impact workouts are the best for people with PCOS, like Pilates, but Pilates alone will not help me lose weight and burn fat. That will come from diet, and that will come from lifting weights. Why does lifting weights help you burn fat? Because the more muscle you put on your body, so how do you build muscle? You have to lift weights. So more muscle equals more fat burning throughout the day. So if you want to burn fat, you have to lift weights. When you have PCOS, you have more inflammation, and you do gain weight faster. You just do. I've always struggled with weight in my midsection, and I never knew why. I just always thought it's just me, it's just genetic. It's because I have PCOS. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any of these things, if anything has helped. I would love to know. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.